At one point, Sam Bankman-Fried, also known as SBF, was one of the richest person in crypto. He was called the modern JP Morgan, making it onto the Forbes billionaire list with a net worth of $26.5 billion. However, this wealth did not last long, as SBF empire would crash and burn in November 2022. In this video, we'll look at the rise and fall of Sam Bankman-Fried. Birth name Samuel Bankman-Fried was born on March 6, 1992 on the campus of Stanford University. The parents Barbara Fried and Joseph Bankman, who were both professors at Stanford Law School. Bankman-Fried attended high school at Crystal Springs Upland School in Hillsborough, California. Being born into a family of academics, Sam Bankman-Fried was a very smart student, being extremely talented in mathematics and physics, so much so that he attended Canada USA Math Camp, which is a 5-week academic summer program for middle and high school students in the field of mathematics. For college, Bankman-Fried attended MIT from 2010 to 2014, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in physics and a minor in mathematics. While in college, SBF interned at Jane Street Capital, trading international ETFs, and after graduating, he returned working there full-time. In 2017, SBF left Jane Street and went to work for a short period at the Center for Effective Altruism as Director of Development from October to November 2017. After his brief stay at the Center for Effective Altruism, in November 2017, he would move on and eventually co-found Alameda Research. Alameda was a quantitative trading firm specializing in cryptocurrencies. Their strategies included arbitrage, market making, yield farming, and trading volatility. In January 2018, SBF organized an arbitrage trade, taking advantage of the higher price of Bitcoin in Japan compared to the price in America. This arbitrage trading strategy earned about $20 million for Alameda. In 2018, after attending a crypto conference in Macau, he decided to move to Hong Kong. The following year, Bankman-Fried founded FTX, which was a cryptocurrency derivatives exchange. On December 8, 2021, Bankman-Fried, along with other industry executives, testified before the Committee on Financial Services about regulating the crypto industry, where he stated that federal regulation is good for cryptocurrency. Elon Musk was not the only one who was interested in buying Twitter, as SBF also had his eyes on the social media platform, according to a report from Business Insider. According to the article, a close advisor to SBF, Will MacAskill, texted Musk and mentioned the possibility of a joint effort to buy the social network, but Musk didn't show any significant interest and noted that he didn't want to have a laborious blockchain debate with SBF. In the 2020 US election, Bankman-Fried contributed $5.2 million in support of Joe Biden's presidential campaign. He was the second largest individual donor to Biden, second only to Michael Bloomberg. Future Exchange, or FTX, the crypto exchange founded by Bankman-Fried, marketed itself as safe for beginners destination for buying and selling cryptocurrencies, was one of the largest in the world. At its peak in 2021, it had over 1 million users and was ranked as the third largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume. The company was incorporated in Antigua and Barbuda, and soon would move its headquarters from Hong Kong to the Bahamas, where they broke ground on a $60 million headquarters in April 2021. However, construction never started. On the 22nd of November 2022, Coindex, a news site that specializes in Bitcoin digital currencies and provide guides to Bitcoin for those new to digital currencies, published an article stating that Alameda Research held a significant amount of FTX exchange token FTT. Following the claim, Binance, a competing cryptocurrency exchange and a prior investor in FTX, announced it would sell its FTT, which ultimately caused the market price of the token to crash. This fall in price triggered an excess of withdrawals from FTX, forcing FTX to freeze withdrawals. 6 days later, Binance made an offer to acquire FTX, but in 3 days' time they would withdraw the offer. On the 11th of November, FTX, Alameda Research, and over 100 affiliated entities declared bankruptcy, and Bankman-Fried resigned as FTX CEO. Following the bankruptcy, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas froze the assets of one of FTX subsidiaries. Bankman-Fried, who was worth $16 billion prior to the collapse, was completely wiped out. The fall of FTX resulted in a ripple effect across the crypto industry, with the price of Bitcoin falling to its lowest price in 2 years. According to the Wall Street Journal, FTX had lent $10 billion from customers' accounts to fund Alameda Research, a move which breached FTX terms of service. The article also stated that Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison and other FTX executives were aware of the decision. As for what's next, no one knows, but so far, FTX and its handling of customer funds is under investigation by various bodies, including the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and the Department of Justice in the United States, and the criminal investigation by the Securities Commission in the Bahamas.